Thanks for joining me, guys. It's an absolute stonker of a day here in the UK. It's Saturday, I think. Yeah, everyone feels a bit like that at the minute. And I had an absolute lovely VE day yesterday. Can't tell you. Out in the garden all day. Got the old log, got the old pit burner out last night. Chilled out till 10:30 on the garden. Burnt about 5 crates of wood. And just see them down there. I've got them all stacked up around there, so absolutely thrashed them. Had a couple of drinks as you do. Got the flags out for VE Day. Remembered a few things, you know what it's like. However, Wisteria standard is doing absolutely amazing, and the smell from that is just divine. So here I am, and hopefully you can see me there. I've just had my tomatoes, sausage, and good old brew. And what I'm going to remind you of today is that big white thing in the sky, which we think is yellow, a ball of fire, will sunburn and koi. Now, with my koi at the moment, I've put a mild, just as a, I noticed winter's done the skin a little bit. So what I've done is added a real mild, it's lower than what you would. I never put salt in my pond before, this is the first time, but I thought, you know what, for a few weeks it's going to be a mild sort of tonic level, which is going to be hopefully okay for plants. Done a bit of research, and I think it was about 340 grams. 340 grams, yeah, per gallon. And I got a TDS meter as well, and it's only reading at taking the pond water off, so it's reading 500 ppm, which is not a high solution at all. But hopefully it will just give them a little conditioning level of salt, just at the balance between the water, because I've noticed a couple of them, the skin, the scales are looking a little bit raised, and not all of them, just the odd one. So hopefully that will just sort the condition out coming out of the winter and down to spring and summer. I have got to do scrapes on them, because you can't get away from flukes. They'll always have flukes. It's just when that fluke becomes like an infestation. Okay, so it's about balance and control. So I've dropped a little bit of salt in. What I've noticed is, like I say, the sun, you've got to shade them, because they will get sunburn. And I've noticed today, after yesterday, it was really hot yesterday in the UK, and today is going to be the same. I'll flip the camera around, because you'll see on the gyro, which is the white, you'll see streakiness on the scales, and I'll show you a couple. You see on that one, just a slight, if you look at, it's hard to see on video, I would imagine, but this tancho that's coming up now, if you look at the skin, you'll see there's a redness, you see it on the top, there's a pinkish redness to it, and I think that's sunburn from yesterday. No flashing or anything, they're all behaving in that way. What's one going flash now? You always fucking mention it, one always acts up. There's a bit of jumping about, so I don't know whether there's a bit of friskiness going on in the pond. So what I'm going to do, I've got this netting up still, till I get my pergola up, and it's normally pulled along right over to that post there, so it goes over my plant filter as well. However, because next door's still doing this fence and I've decided to take every panel out and paint the bugger as well on their side, everything's a bit all over the shop. So today I'm going to unhook it from the back here, and I'm going to pull it down so it's covering that pagoda, so it's up down there, so it's shading the pond, because at the minute they've got no shade, and bless them, they don't know, they just swim along happily and don't know that they're going to be getting a bit of sunburn, and that's what that is. The greenhouse has had a bit of a tidy up, so I'll show that another day. The grow, my grow on koi has got salt in that, and that's running 3000 ppt, so that's, I think that's 0.3, so that's only at 0.3 at the moment, and that's just because there's my Gingring Achieva is in there, because that had some raised scales on its side and it's looking a bit lethargic, and that's got a right bounce to it now, that has, down there. I'm going to leave that in there for a week or two. I might up the salt level up there. I don't think I will, because I think only 0.3 will do, so I don't think it's parasites. I could do with scraping it, so I'll get that out and scrape it as well. I've got some Prasi Quenta now if I need that left from last time for a fluke treatment, but hopefully I won't need it and I can hold off, and hopefully get through summer into autumn and autumn prep. Basically I do the same as in spring, do a few scrapes, and then if I need to treat them before winter sets in, I'll do it earlier on, but I get summer out of the way first. Okay, and that's it basically, guys. So plant filter's coming on great, the pump is still doing great. I've only running it at 70 litres, but the actual output is, I would say at the minute, twice as effective even on 70 watts. It's a shame there's not a timer on the pump controller, because I'm on economy 7, and I would set it to ramp up to about, twice as much as that, because the cost of the electric would be a third lower or half lower, so I'd ramp up in the night. So yeah, I thought about that, so that, before I go to bed at night I might manually up the rate. So I did it at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock economy 7 kicks in, 3 hours at the higher rate, then all night at the lower rate, and just get a better output out of it. But I don't know, I'll probably just leave it at that. I took out a bubbler that was there on that there, that line's gone, so I've only got the one bubbler in there because I've upped the flow on that. I thought, it's a bit of an overkill, and things are looking good. So I'm going to end it there, and hopefully once these have finished this painting and done this fence, I might then find the motivation to order some wood and build the pergola, which I've been wanting to do for a long time, and paint it this summer, and then think about covering the top. I don't know with what yet. I'll probably have to go, I would like to go polycarb, but I'll probably cheap off, go the cheap route, because of in the pergola and stuff. I'll probably just get some roll, that stuff you can put on your roof, or I might just shade it with this green stuff. With this stuff, I've got absolutely rolls of this stuff, so I think I will just cover it short term with that, actually. Get through winter, keep the leaves off, shade it, keep it protected from viewing predators from above, herons and birds of prey maybe, and get through and then upgrade later on to polycarb. We'll see, it's all a progression, isn't it? So there you go. The fish are absolutely chomping the food. So what I'm going to do is end the video. Thanks for joining me today in the quick vlog, and we'll end. We've already had a couple of handfuls of food this morning. Wheelie bins, scourge of the UK. Worst thing we ever did. So as you can see, they are absolutely all hungry, all on it, and that's a good sign. So when you're feeding, you want them all to be at it. Okay, like that. That's a really good sign. The moment you get one skulking underneath the water, not feeding, not in competition, that's the moment to start thinking about isolating it and having a look at it and see what's upsetting it, because something's bothering it. It's going downhill. This one's been a bit of a winter, I think. Looks a bit skinny, this one here. See its top, a bit bony. So I'm going to get some food into him this summer. I'm going to absolutely nail it and absolutely batter it. These are going to get some food. I just keep feeding them. That's lasted me about 4 days, so about a week so far, I think. But that'll be gone, I think, by the time tomorrow morning. Just keep thrashing it, okay? Thanks for watching. Kenty's Kicks. Cheers.